Hey all, Heretic here, and we've got the list of tier 5 and 6 spells. We're going to jump into all this stuff and see what kind of craziness and see how powerful these things really are and see what we're going to be doing with them in the near future. So without any delay, let's jump right in and check out these cards. The first of the tier 5 spells, we have Armor Stash for 2 gold. Set your armor to 5. So regardless of whatever your armor is, it will change your armor value to 5. So of course, if you have more than 5, do not play this spell. But if you have less, if you have 0, maybe play this and gain 5 armor. A little extra health never hurts, right? Next we have Unmasked Identity for 3 gold. Discover a new hero power. If you're playing like a Reno or maybe a Yogg and it's late in the game, you don't really care about your hero power anymore, definitely want to use this. You've already popped your Reno Jackson hero power. Why not do this and throw that out so you get the value of another hero power? Yeah, it might not give you great ones, but it's better than nothing, right? For 3 gold, we have Upper Hand. Start of combat, set a random enemy's health to 1. Well, hey, you can't target with it, but if you know your opponent's running big stats, 7 minions, making one of those stats 1 is pretty damn effective, even if you can't control who it is. Yeah, if they're running a big Murloc board and they've got giant Murlocs and a little brand and you hit the brand, it sucks. But it's a 1 in 7 shot. Well worth the 3 gold. 3 gold, Dreamer's Embrace. Trigger a friendly minion's battle cry. We lost the Disco Shuffler. This is essentially a spell that does the same thing. And if you have the right battle cry at the right time, it's worth triggering. This is definitely a good one. Tier 5, 3 gold, Buddy Up. Discover a buddy. Well, buddies are powerful, especially in the later game. You're buying this at tier 5, not before, so it's always going to be worth it. This is going to be a good card whenever you see it, especially if you're running a brand, since brand loves a lot of the buddy effects. Golden Touch, 5 gold. Make a random minion in the tavern gold. Well, obviously that's good. If one of the random minions is gold, now you buy it, now you get a triple, there you go. If you're already tier 6, probably not worth it, but if you're sitting at tier 5 and you need direction, it's definitely worth throwing down the 5 gold. It's better than buying 3 minions in the shop, because if you saw a triple in the shop and you didn't have any of them, you'd have to spend 9 gold to get that triple. So this is still a lot cheaper and worth the value. Now we jump into the tier 6 stuff. The juicy stuff? Let's find out. 2 gold, Saloon's Finest. Refresh the tavern with spells. Well, spells for the most part are pretty affordable. There's some more expensive ones, but if you want spells, if you're running a board that is very spell-centric, you've got a lot of minions that benefit from you casting spells, this is definitely worth it. And if you just got a big minion board and you don't really want to mess with it, you can ignore this too. Although at 2 gold is not a bad cost. 2 gold, Lost Staff of Hamuul. Choose a minion, refresh the tavern with minion of its type. If you're sitting there and you're digging desperately, trying to find a triple, trying to find one card, it's got a type. If you target this on the same type, that does give you more of a narrowed search. At least the shop is going to all be of the type you're trying to find. 2 gold, Perfect Vision. Set a minion stats to 2020. Uther, I'm sorry to see you go, but for 2 gold and I don't have to play a battle cry on my board, this is better. Just cast a spell, good to go. You don't have to worry about anything. I like this one a whole lot. 5 gold, Sacred Gift. Give a minion Divine Shield. And targeted Divine Shield is always going to be powerful. You've got that cleave you just can't do anything with. It's going to die every time it hits, but hey, all of a sudden now it's got a Divine Shield. You get something in the back, you just need it to hang around a little longer to trigger all your effects. Throw that Divine Shield on it. Now you're good to go. Now you get your win. And finally, for 4 gold, Azerite Empowerment. Give your minions +4/+4. I don't like this. This one seems like very underwhelming to me. Yeah, you're buffing 7 minions 4/4, which is good, but it's tier 6 and late in the game. I'm sure if you just hit 6, this might be good, but if you just hit 6, you're usually looking for 6s and don't want to buff a bunch of stuff you might not want to keep. I don't know, the scenarios where obviously this can be good, but I can also see this not being great most of the time. And at 4 gold, it almost seems a little expensive for the benefit, considering it's a tier 6 spell. Oh no, don't love this one. Well, that's it. That's the spells. That's everything we got. I must say, I like them. There's a lot of good ones, but I'm a little underwhelmed. And I think that might be because of what we just dealt with the anomaly meta. Anomalies were so crazy and there were so many cool, weird things happening. To coming down to reasonable stats with reasonable effects feels weak. I hope that isn't how everybody else feels about it, but it does feel that way to me. And I think that's just because of where we're going from and where we're going to. I honestly thought they would be one of these tier 6s would be, say, 5 gold, discover a tier 7 minion. something along those lines. I was surprised they didn't utilize them at all because they used a lot of the other stuff, but well, we'll have tier 7 back before you know it. Don't worry about it. But what do you think? How do you feel? Were these good? Are these bad? Are you excited for spells? Are you a little underwhelmed? Are you excited, but at the same time, you're like, wanted a little more? It's understandable no matter how you feel, but definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching all. I hope you had a good time. Tomorrow, we're going to put out a huge patch video. They're going to release all the information, all the notes, all the minions gone, all the changes. So we're going to cover everything in a big video. Thanks for watching all. I'll catch you in the Battlegrounds. Have a good one. Later.